Hey guys, welcome back to the freaking channel. My name is Sara, hence the name, the SaraAshley Oracles. In case you're new here, welcome in, and those who are already have been here, welcome home. So, it's been a while since I've done a pick a card full moon message, so I thought I'd do it this time. We've got 3 different decks to choose from, as well as 3 different little fairy yard signs, okay? So group 1, group 2, and group 3. With group 1, we have live, laugh, love. Group 2, it says the welcome, and group 3 is the little lantern. And as usual, it could pertain to your past, your present, your potential, and your future. Not only talking about you, but people's situations going on around you. Please keep in mind these are general spreads, as for the most part, a lot of it should resonate, but some of it might not. So try not to let your fears override you, and don't try to put information, don't try to fit it where it doesn't really fit, okay? If something's not ringing true, then that part of the message is probably not for you, okay? Also, not to mention, they're not meant to instill fear or worry, shame, guilt, or grief, or anything like that. So the way you respond and react to it, that's not on me, because I'm just the messenger dude, okay? That all I'm doing is speaking the truth, right? I'll be right back with group 1. This is group 1, clear, concise, accurate messages for group 1 with the live, laugh, love. And also these are wrote on little leaves. You might have something that says live, laugh, love in your home. You might have it hanging up in your house. As usual, if you're drawn to more than one group as well, that's okay too. So, spirit, angels, ancestors, ascended masters. What? Okay, we're not allowing any low vibe BS energies or entities either into this spread, right? So they wanted to come out. I'm not going to take them, but let's go ahead and look at them. Family, friends, and guides. Peace, planning and action, and true love. Someone's going to find true love within a friendship situation. And, you know, true love also doesn't have to be romantic. True love can be that best friend soulmate relationship. But also, look, she's looking in the mirror. I almost said the looking mirror, so it's like she's handing herself a flower. This, okay. Oh, okay. So this is where you're going to find the true love, is within yourself. Okay. What's on the bottom of the deck? The loving woman and taking steps. Oh, taking steps towards what? Taking steps and calling back your fragmented energy. Throat chakra clearing as we go through the spread, please, for the viewers in group 1. Thank you. All right, what do we have for group 1? What full moon messages do we have for group 1? The live, laugh, love group. YOLO, right? You only live once, supposedly. Make the most of it. The sacred temple. Joyous fun. You could be going to an event. We have happy success on the bottom of the deck. Inner child is coming out here too for me. With joyous fun, like, you know, you might be really drawn to get a balloon. You might be getting really excited by seeing events, carnivals. You might be visiting carnivals or, you know, festivals. A sacred temple and stuck energy with this rainbow. This guy is stuck in the mother freaking mud, like way, way down in there. Look how deep those tires are in that stuff. Let me darken this up a little bit for you, group 1. That's not helping much, is it? Who turned the lights out? Well, I'm sorry. There's a lot of lightness here. But anyways, all the lights in this house are on. By the way, let's see what I'm going to use to clarify. Family on the bottom of the deck. Letting go. And the vast universe. Okay, so for someone here, I feel like your spirit team, they're really just not wanting you to take something so seriously all the time, and to just let go and have fun. Let something go and have fun, because we've got this card says energy, that card says energy. 7 and 3, and then we've got people. There could be letting people whom you considered family or even seriously family around you that you're realizing that you're just, it's okay to let go of, right? There's a dog on a leash here too, so there could be something, there could be a new pet coming into your life, but also maybe letting go. If we work a lot and we have animals at home, maybe letting go of this burden of the animal. Like when we work our butts off, we barely put time for ourselves, because I know you guys, I know you group one, you'll barely put in time for yourselves, let alone, you know, the animals in your life, right? Also, for somebody here, if you have kids at home who are older than this, of course, there's a sense of sharing responsibilities here and not being afraid to put like your foot down and be like, hey, I need help with this, you live here too. You know what I mean? Okay, I was looking at this deck a while ago, so let's see. After a while, it's this stuck energy, this stuck in the rut kind of thing you've been into. And we had those one cards a while ago about this true love and self-love, right? So like your sacred temple is your vessel and the four walls you reside in, right? So being very meticulous and mindful about cleansing, decluttering, making room, getting rid of the old to make room for the new. The light. And then that Katy Perry song, Fireworks, just popped into my head. You might want to go look that up. That's a really good motivational song. I love it. What about the sacred temple, Spirit? I mean, sometimes we can bring, like, look at this, okay? For a child, getting a thing of balloons or even one balloon, or going to a little carnival or circus, like, means the world to them, right? Do you remember whenever we were young and little and we had so much fun playing outside, playing in tall grass, playing in the mud? Like, what did you used to do whenever you were little? And what are some of the things that you loved to do, but you didn't get to do that much because maybe parents frowned upon it? Moving on. And we had that card letting go also. There's this sense about someone who's moving on or moving away and letting go of a home as well. This could be your childhood home, or this longing to go back in time, or we wish we were still there. And that's where that stuck energy is coming from. All right, group one, this is it here. You've got positive movement forward though, but you're stuck in looking back. You're stuck in looking at should have been, could have been, would have been, right? Shoulda, coulda, woulda. But right now, that's okay, because the light, like you're making room, shedding this nostalgic. Don't get me wrong, it's not a bad thing to be nostalgic from time to time, but just maybe if you've gotten the message in the past that you're focusing on the past too much, this is what they mean, like just continuously bringing up the past. We've got 6-6 here too. You actually have the number synchronicity 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. You know what that reminds me of too is dancing. So getting up, moving around, having fun, just letting your hair down, letting loose, letting go of all the shame, the guilt, the ridicule. You're going to see rainbows as confirmation, okay? Let's cut the deck. There's a new book of wisdom, a new chapter opening up within you. And look, here's the little dog here again. So maybe you don't have a dog, but you don't want to take on the responsibility because you think it's a really big burden. But you know, little animals, my dogs and my cats are just so damn funny. They drive me batshit crazy. Don't get me wrong, they do drive me crazy. They're like, it's like having a bunch of little kids in the house. But their little personalities and the way they do stuff is it's very funny and it's tickling, right? It's silly. Let's move on here. Where else are we going with this? Okay, maybe you're focusing on the past too, that shoulda, coulda, woulda stuff, because you don't know what you want to move forward towards. You want to go back to the past where it was easier, where it was more comfortable, right, group one? Again, the Katy Perry song, you just have to ignite the light and let it shine. Just own the night. Okay, I'm not even going to try. Stop it, Spirit. Please go look that song up if you don't know which one I'm talking about. Katy Perry, Fireworks, because baby, you're a firework. Oh, let your colors burst. And look, let your colors burst. And look at this. Yeah, your inner child is screaming to be let out. Your inner, like, maybe there's something from your past that you're only reflecting on the good or the, I don't know. But there's something here that needs to be healed or let go or something. Maybe it's just the idea of being in that nostalgic mode of longing for the past. And maybe there was something that happened in the past. I heard begrudgingly as well. Excuse my slugging on my Slurpee water, but look, this is a step side too. That's that castle in the sky. What is that other song? They usually play it at funerals, and I'm not trying to. There could be parts of yourself that you're moving away from too. Ego death is coming to mind because that one song is coming to mind. Going up to that spirit in the sky. What do you know what I'm talking? You know what I'm talking about, right? That's when they lay me to rest. That's the place that I hold best. I don't remember, but anyways, we're not trying to say you've got death knocking on your door here, okay? I think usually whenever we get these messages and we're like, oh my God, am I fixing to die? We're going through the motions of releasing the fear of death, because we have died many, many times in many different ways. You all have. You all are old souls. And you've been here numerous times. So you've died numerous times, right? So after a little while, our soul starts holding this, oh my God, what, you know. And so I feel like you're trying to come over that. So if you're getting signs about death too, then it's just a sign of ego death. There's just parts of you that are shedding away. And it took me a little while to get over the fear of death. Whenever I was younger, that's what I would fear, was death. I was scared of bad weather. I was scared of getting killed by a tornado and lightning striking. And I don't even know what else. Getting buried alive. I've probably been buried alive in a previous life, right? So moving away from moving away from control, moving away from self-sabotage, and moving away from poverty consciousness, focusing on the light. Again, these are parts, the controlling aspect of our ego and the self-sabotage and the poverty consciousness, these are the things that are holding you in the stuck energy. These are the things, your higher self, your spirit guides, your loved ones, ancestors, God, Jesus, Yeshua, you know, Buddha, whatever, Sophia, whoever was trying to lead you away from, right? Holding memories of love, though, this is where I feel the nostalgia coming in on the childhood. Like, oh, I wish things were better. I wish it was so easy whenever we were younger, right? It can still be easy if we let it. We've just been conditioned to believe that as adults and as we get older, that we're supposed to worry about shit. Whoa, that came out fast. Look, lightning. Surprises, sometimes shock. A total paradigm shift is coming in for you, number 35 or number 8. And that's also coming out number 8, not 6. So 868, 688, 866. Don't disregard any messages that's coming in for you as well. But also something about your masculine energy, or healing from a masculine energy, masculine person in your life. Maybe they helped you conform these ideas of self-sabotage around you and poverty consciousness. Maybe you're bringing these poverty consciousness, this lack mentality from a past life. Gaia's garden. So we're needing to, maybe you're thinking about starting a garden, or you have a garden, but fruition, abundance, and reaping what you sow. So I had a message for a gentleman yesterday that when we focus on the things we don't want to happen in life, that's putting energy and thoughts towards it, right? So unfortunately that ends up bringing it towards us. So when we find ourselves thinking negatively and focusing on what we don't want to happen, you ask the universe to be clear, cancel, and delete any negative thoughts I may have unintentionally tried to manifest for myself or for anybody else even. There's a sense of moderation within something, a moderation in control, moderation within your environment, and we've got Sacred Temple here too. Putting forth effort. Putting forth the effort and the reaching out, grasping that motivation, that perseverance to come pull ourselves out of this stuck energy, right? That's got something to do with your root chakra and your not sacral chakra, but your solar plexus. But I guess it's all three of those chakras, because those are the three that are the 3D chakras, I'd like to call them. They hold us here. And getting connected with Mother Earth and getting grounded and clear. We have a lot of green here too. Usually signifies towards the heart chakra, but what I'm seeing the green for are the trees, the leaves, the bushes, Mother Earth, okay? So putting forth the effort to have more moderation, and again with the environment, and it's just we got 444 here too and 113, but getting rid of clutter, getting down to business, moving around more, moving on. Maybe you're wanting to move into a smaller home or a bigger home, I don't know, but something is breaking through for you. I feel like getting an angel message for you guys as well, so let's do that. Because I've just got so many freaking cards to choose from. And I have so many cards yet to purchase. So this landed on top of the shock and paradigm shift. Oh, okay. Before I read that though, what I meant to say with this card earlier was this full moon is going to ignite and light something for you in a lesson that was the lesson or the aha moment. I don't know. It's triggering something that's going to click for you. It's going to click something and it's going to turn something around for you. It's going to happen as quickly as lightning strikes, okay? It's going to be it could be a shock, like, oh, with the eyes wide and the mouth open, like, holy fucking shit. You know what I mean? Do you understand what I mean? You've had these moments before, I'm sure. Now is the time to learn, study, and gather information. Enjoy being a student, because in the future you will synthesize your knowledge into action. And again, with this patience card, but also as I was reading that, it came to mind that in the next lifetime, whether it's here on Earth or on another planet, you're going to carry that wisdom over with you, and you are going to be more attuned and aware in your next lifetime too. Let's get two more, because I just like the number 3, okay? Oh, shit. Maybe you're having psychic visions of your past life. New psychic and spiritual experiences are changing the way you view the world and yourself. Allow your gifts to open through study, prayer, and meditation. And we have study and gather information. So writing it down, writing those moments down to you, because if you're anything like me, like I'm like, I'm gonna write it down, or I'll remember it later. I'll remember to write it down later, and then I don't, and then it leaves me. So we got to put it in there for that moment, that fleeting moment. One more message. Thank you. And this could be crossing you right here, okay, with this stuck energy. Caution is warranted. Please look deeper into the situation before proceeding further. So this could be also someone who's wanting to make a big purchase or make an offer on a house or something. Make sure you are like, you get the ins and outs of it, like you're getting it appraised, whatever. Or maybe it's a car you're wanting to move towards, or buying a freaking horse, or a huge playground. I don't know, but just make sure you're crossing your T's and dotting your I's and doing all that. These tried to come out. Oh, and they did come out. So let's take these two. You are a light worker, and God needs you to shine your divine light and love like an angel upon the earth and all of its inhabitants. You're an earth angel, honey. And Celeste, a happy move to a new home or place of employment is in the works. This movement will usher in positive new energy. So again, confirmation for those who are looking to move into or to move out of the situation, away from the person, place, or thing, the job, or whatever that you're at right now. Okay? And maybe this was pertaining to your past about something that didn't work out, and you feel like the reason why it didn't work out is it's keeping you in the stuck energy. It didn't work out because it wasn't meant for you, okay? Conditions were not favorable at the time, and they wanted you to wait and look into other options or ask the angels to help guide you and comfort you, okay? So this is all I have for you, group 1. Just remember to live, laugh, and love as much as you can. Try not to hold shame or judgment towards yourself or others. And, you know, after going so long for holding people accountable for their past actions, we've got to let it go at some point or another, right? But you will heal in your own time if you're still trying to work through something. But the stuck energy here, that's what it is. That's why maybe the wheels aren't turning and there's no motion going for you, is because there's something here still that needs to be let go, released, and healed. So if it's something you are trying to keep from healing or releasing or revisiting, the sooner the better, right? Because all it's doing is like you stuck mud, you know, stuck wheel in a mud, just spinning and going nowhere fast, right? Love and light, group 1. Hello, group 2. Those of you that chose the welcome sign, welcome, welcome. And before I had to go shut my little dog up, by the way, if you have a problem with your little doggies barking crazy, or they seem really sensitive and they bark at the wind blowing or whatever, like, there's these things you can get at Walmart, and CBD is very good for the dogs too, to help calm them down. My little dog is sensitive energetically, physically, emotionally. Like, oh man, his skin is sensitive, and then he gets super sensitive, especially around the full moon. But anyways, the welcome sign and friends and family gather here. So group 2, I feel like you guys are very welcoming. But I would like you to keep in mind that I saw this on TikTok once, placing a welcome sign outside your home, even the doormat. You know, there are other realms around us, and when we do that, that's welcoming them in, okay? So when we put these welcome signs out, we don't know what else we're inviting in, so you might want to be mindful about that. I just heard putting wards up around your household too, like setting the intention that certain mischievous little things aren't allowed. This is called, for you group 2, this deck is called the Badass Tarot deck by Harley Spencer. And I'm gonna try to hide the parts. Some of the cards are a little vulgar, I'm not gonna lie, okay? So please, like this, at least it's not showing everything though. You've got the world right here. A lot of butterflies, there's a lot of transformation going on with you. Maybe you're wanting to travel to see the world. I don't know, maybe your sense of humor is a little vulgar or raunchy too, because my inner teenager, man, she can get raunchy, let me tell you. What else for the cards? The 4 of Wands. And these 2 cards came out too. The 2 of Swords. He says, I am Zen, so fuck off. 23:32 on the timer. And then we have the 9 of Pentacles here. I was talking about dogs in the first read, so if you're drawn to group 1. So let me get a feel of what's going on here for you guys. Don't just open them up to anybody, okay? Be mindful. Also, for previous people who, you know, that one song that was going around on TikTok, not long ago, I was a hoe. I admit it. There ain't no shame in it. I was a hoe. It's coming to mind. So there's no judgment here too. Like we went through those young years, right, where we like to have fun, but in doing so, that's a huge energy exchange, okay? Whether you were putting your mouth somewhere or, you know, whatever, that's a big energy exchange. I heard the word yoni, so a yoni cleanse, a yoni bath. If you know, you know, right? There might be this need to disconnect from previous partners, okay? Previous suitors. God dang. I gotta pause it. I'll be right back. I gotta get my cat out of here. He's trying to get into my turtle's tank. All right, so then we have the Four of Wands. Usually the Four of Wands, some readers like to call it the Twin Flame card or the 1111 card because it's got Four of Wands on it. It also depicts celebration, happiness, union, okay? And then we have the Two of Swords, which means, and she's blindfolded. He's blindfolded here. But it's like, the Two of Swords usually depicts mental conflict over having to make a decision. You might want to look up what it actually means as well on Google, okay? And then we have the Nine of Pentacles coming out in your ending energy here, which is fulfillment, you know? This is a very chic energy, like, I don't know what this is holding here. At first I thought it was a bar of soap, but holding the sun? There's a city made of gold behind her. Group 2, you guys are my naughty group, aren't you? I have the Hierophant on the bottom of the deck. Let me cut. Oh, look, there's a lot of rainbow energy here coming for you, too. And the Ten of Cups. Something within your household that you share. Look at that spaceship. I love it. I'm going to put this deck over here. Let me see where I want to go next. It's like something, you have this option, the Nine of Pentacles, which is financial freedom. It's 404 right now also. Okay, I'm going to point that out. 2636 on the timer as well. Financial freedom, financial abundance, you know. I feel like we reached the Nine of Pentacles also when we release that lack mindset, that poverty conscious mindset. She looks like she's just taking a cruise, smoking her cig or her doobie, whatever, and just like, you know, moving away from all the fuckery, away whatever is going on in her world. She's moving away from it, right? Making that conscious choice, that conscious effort to step away from something, whether it's literal people or chaos going on around you, or moving away from the conflicting chaos, the indecisiveness within you, like, oh my god, what shoulda, coulda, woulda, or what if I do this, what if I do that, I'm afraid to choose this because I'm afraid of that, blah blah blah, right? Let's not be fearful. Don't make your choices out of fear. We've got a short journey though. That's funny with the horse, and then she's in a car with a short journey. The horse spirit coming in for you too. Also, we have lilies, and I wanted to say that this little thing looks like there are lilies on there too. Spiritual love coming out under the Four of Wands. What's the decision here? What is, can we clarify the decision? The Two of Swords, the Staff. You will be taken care of in difficult times. So I feel like it's all just validating what I said about you moving into a more positive mindset around material wealth or finances, releasing that lack consciousness, getting more zen into your own zone, and just letting, you know, just being like, well, I can't control it, I didn't cause it, I can't cure it, so it's not my problem, right? It's the Nine of Pentacles, and we've got chair filled. Someone new is entering your life. So heard prosperity. Let me get another card for there. Oh my goodness. Crib. Birth or conception of a child or enterprise. So for some of you, it's a child. Congratulations with this chair being filled. For others, it's a new business idea or enterprise. And it also could be just a new, could be a romantic connection or just a new friendship in turn. I feel like pulling a card from over here too. Only time will tell. So if you've been wondering when, where, why, how, who, only time will tell. So they're like, let's let go of it. Quit focusing on the when, why, where, how, and who. Okay? Yeah, you can't stop thinking about something or someone or when it's going to happen. So Spirit's just like, you got to let it go, okay? Compromise, forgive, and work out. work something out. Let's see. I feel like I'm going to get cards from over here too. So, to let you guys know that everything is a-okay, your spirit team will send you lilies, a horse, a butterflies, or rainbows. And you might be seeing like suns a lot, or the sunshine, sun rays, like the rays coming down here. There's rays behind him too, coming out. He's in a business suit though, so he's like, I am zen, even though I am this businessman and entrepreneur, I am zen as fuck, so fuck off. Deception. Events. Yeah, moving away from those people. Look, they're talking behind her back. This could be your own energy within yourself too. That self-sabotage, group 2, but I feel like for this next full moon cycle between full moon and new moon, you guys are going to be welcoming in some new energies or people, okay? What about the Four of Wands? Can we clarify Four of Wands? Dark thoughts. Yeah. Back and forth. Look at the Two of Wands. Back and forth. Back and forth. Back and forth. Should I or shouldn't I? Will it help? Will it hurt? Will it be a failure? Will it work out? But Spirit's behind you, trying to give you the courage to put forth this, whatever it is. We've got deception with events over here too, coming out under the world. So, and I keep looking at this Helsinki. Could be someone named Helen. The honoring path, though. The vast universe. Let me get some more. Honoring the path. Honoring yourself. Honoring those dark thoughts, but dismissing them. Okay, it's okay. Like, alright, so being on this healing journey, we never said it's not okay to get angry or upset or fearful of something. The thing that we don't need to hold on to is, though, we don't need to hold on to it for days or weeks or months or years at a time, right? So when we acknowledge, oh yeah, that made me mad, or oh my god, that scares me, but I'm going to let it go and I'm going to do it anyways. You see where I'm going with this? Maybe. Setting the intention, okay, with this back and forth, setting the intention that, all right, well, I'm going to hope for the best and I'm going to go forward. And this sense of letting go, like if it doesn't work out, then I know it's not meant for me. If something messes up, then I know it's not the right time. So there's this need to just release the fear behind this situation. All right, this deck is next. Cleansing our energy too. After we've had some interactions or words with other people or about people or around ourselves. If you got a lot of this yah-yah going on behind your back, you might want to get some evil eye protection. Gear, a shirt, jewelry, necklace, something. Alright. What is this card coming out? The Three of Pentacles here, coming over here with the Courage and the Nine of Pentacles. So there could be someone, or, you know, we did have that new business card too. So collaborating with somebody is usually the Three of Pentacles in tarot. But looks like a blacksmith. He's got this, I forget what this thing is called behind him, but there's a chain coming down. So also releasing a mind construct around ideas of how we're supposed to work so hard for all the things we want. No. Well, you know, like, I don't know, what we've been conditioned to believe about money and finances and work and career and love and everything else is like the complete opposite. You know, it's like, just let everything go. I don't know how to explain it, but you're getting through it, group 2, is what you're doing. Because this message has been coming out in the 3 years I've been doing this stuff, right? But I see the Three of Pentacles here, and there's people here. There's 3 and 3, right? And they look like they're in a work situation. I mentioned this business suit, this suit here. There's a city behind them. There's a city behind her. Getting lost in those dark thoughts when, you know, they'll run rampant. And you know why? Because I believe there's certain negative energies around us that will feed us and feed off of the anger, the gluttony, the guilt, the shame, whatever. It'll feed off of us, so it feeds us more, and it uses our own fears and thoughts to manipulate it. So there's a sense we mentioned about moving away from all the fuckery here, getting away from the city you're in, going out for a nice leisure scenic country drive. Maybe you're wanting to move too, but a situation going on at work here for sure, or with work. Can we get another card about the work situation? Thank you. The Fool. Okay, there's a new beginning coming in for you, either within this situation. Maybe they're ended up, maybe they get fired, maybe they quit, maybe new people are being brought in to kind of push, you know, maybe they're going into a different spot. I don't know. There's just something different and something new beginning with you, for you, to you in a work situation, definitely job and career. So what else with the dark thoughts and the Four of Wands? Okay, so what I just saw here, though, is that you're making your way. And look, there's a shadow. He's following, oh shit. He's following his shadow into this freaking maze, right? But sooner or later, it's going to lead you to the light. Remember the Four of Wands in tarot. Look it up. It means celebration. So it's everything that has brought you to certain moments in your life. It's always come out better. And something that's going to end also is going to turn out a blessing in disguise, and it's going to turn out ending for a reason, right? It's going to be bigger and better what's coming for you, okay? We've got the King of Swords here for the Four of Wands and the dark thoughts. So taking that power into your own hands and taking that sword and cutting those aspects, those fears and worries about things away from you. Like, okay, well, that's that. If they want to be like that to you behind your back, that is their problem. What they say or think about you, unless it's unless you're like your boss is coming straight to you saying, hey, I heard that you're not doing this, or I heard that you're doing this, you know, like, that's when I would be like, hey, we need to call these people out, right? But other than that, just release it, because you can't control it, right? We can't control it. So you're taking that cord and you're taking that cord, as a poet didn't know it, taking that sword and cutting, like, well, whatever, I'm gonna drive off in my converter with my doobie, because every day we get to leave them in anyways, right? So that's where cleansing our energy comes in really handy too. Group two. What about Two of Swords and back and forth? I feel like this has something to do with your happiness too. Something, you know, should I quit? Should I stay? Should I quit? Should I stay? But I like the hours, or I like the pay, and I like a lot of the other people that I work with, just not those two. Or the boss is not great, but the people I work with is great. But also I'm working too many hours, or I'm not working enough hours. Like, whatever it is, it's like you're back and forth, and this has you feel like it has everything to do with your emotional happiness. Can we get another card for this Nine of Cups? Hey, Night, stop it, please. Whoa. Okay. That's a lot of cards. I'm going to take this one. The Four of Swords, laying something to rest. Yeah, look, there's your sword right there. And look at these three swords. You took that sword and you cut those. It could be three energies. It could be one person, whatever it is. It could be something within yourself, like I said before. And you're cutting it loose. And there's this, just rest. Just lay back and rest. And try to find some you time in the meantime, group two. We've got the Knight of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles in reverse, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Strength. So the Eight of Pentacles, again, signifies towards work. Spirit, your higher self, somebody is behind you, giving you the strength to do what you know needs to be done. Maybe you need to call somebody out Maybe there's someone who whispers to you about somebody you work with in the workplace, and you're just like, I'm just kind of tired of hearing it. It's really depleting on me. It's exhausting. This person is a negative Nancy, and they want to bitch and complain about everybody around them. So letting that person go and saying, hey, I just, no offense to you, but I don't want to hear it. You know, there's a nice way we can do this. We can say this, right? And I feel like Raphael wants to come in and give you the strength and the courage to help you do that. So in order, okay, took us a little while to get here, but we're finally getting through it. So you can cut that cord, that mindset, or whatever, and that energy of that person, and you can focus on you and your work, the stuff that you need to be getting done, right? And then we have the Six of Pentacles. But he's weighing something out, right? And that was in reverse. So there's no more. Something's going to become really clear to you, group 2. It's all going to work out, and it's going to be crystal clear on what you know you need to do. It's a matter of summoning the courage within you, okay? Asking that spirit team, God, Jesus, Buddha, whomever, angels, to come in and step in and help give you the nudge, or your higher self too. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles. So keep in mind, we've got the rabbit here hiding in the grass. But the Knight of Pentacles, this is slow and steady. Okay, this is a methodical approach. This is careful consideration. This is careful contemplation for you, group 2. It's all going to be okay in the long run. I want to see what's on the bottom of the deck. The Ace of Swords, yeah. There's something new coming in for you. Again, like I said, you might have been drawn to group 1 as well, because it talked about having an aha moment, like, you know, one of those epiphany moments, like, holy shit, I could have been doing that all along, or whatever. Let's get you some angel messages, and then we're going to move over to group 3. I need some water. For 4141 was on the timer too, so a lot of 4s. I'm pointing out which 4s for me signify stability. Layla and Lily. Spend time alone in nature, meditating about your desires and intentions. Ask the angels to help you gain a positive perspective. Begin with asking your angels. One more card, please. One more. We'll get that in a minute. Isabella. Yes, the timing is right for this new venture. A happy outcome follows your positive expectations. Follows your positive expectations. There's a monkey here. So we got the monkey, the rabbit, and the horse coming through. Rainbows, butterflies. Everything's gonna be alright. Rockabye. There's actually 2 cards here. To make your decision, ask yourself, which way brings me closer to my divine purpose, and which way takes me away from it. And then we have Michael. I'm with you, giving you the courage to make life changes that will help you work on your divine life purpose. Stepping into this new beginning, you just have to muster the courage and the faith, the positivity, right? Don't let your dark thoughts deceive you. Don't let your fear, your mental aspects of the ego deceive you. Maybe this is a lot for you, group 2. I feel like this is an energy within yourself battling about a work situation. Not, some of you might actually have people, family or friends, talking about you behind your back. Maybe you've been told about it too. But this is all I have for you, group 2. I hope it helped. I hope it resonated. If it did, if you'd hit that like and subscribe button for me, greatly appreciated. Love and light. Alright, group 3, for those of you that chose the little lantern. Of course, it reminds me of the Hermit card. So I feel like you, group 3, could be doing a lot of reflection, contemplation, receiving some understanding on yourself. Let's see what we got for you. Could be, since this is the deck for you, that if you chose this deck, you could have ties to Ra or ancient Egypt. Be interested in it anyways. What does group 3 need to know right now? 4. Thank you. On the bottom we have meditation. Nephthys. I don't know how to pronounce most of these, but you could be seeing the Eye of Ra or Horus and the Ankh symbolism or pyramids. We've got resentment, renewal, Genesis. I don't even know what that means. Oh, shit, there's two here. Wholeness, passion, exploration. Interesting. Give me a moment to set with you, group 3. I feel like these go together. So I had to look up what Genesis meant. I ordered these from the Temu app, so I don't have the book on them, but first it showed me a band called Genesis, so that could be significant for someone, but this says the origin or mode of formation of something. The formation of wholeness, the formation of renewal, coming out of, we've got Seth with resentment and passion. Maybe this is what you're coming out of, group 3, is some form of resentment. I mean, did you know we can resent ourselves for stuff? Or maybe you're resenting somebody for something. But let's do this. I'm being drawn to look at the pictures too. See this arrow? They're going, to me, this is the past. They're looking in the past with this resentment. So somebody or something that you resented in the past. Passion is going to be igniting for you though. This could be someone who resented you, trying to keep you from your passion as well. I feel like picking up this card. Darkness, yeah. This might take a little while. So group 2, it took a little while too, but we finally got in there and got the message, the clear meaning of what was coming through. Maybe you're having a hard time vocalizing something too, because I feel like I need to cough and clear my throat. Now that I mention it, all the blue is really popping out to me too in these cards. Throat chakra. Can we get clarity? Can we get clarity on resentment and darkness? Hostilities. All right, well, yeah. Maybe it's something that you're becoming passionate about that you used to resent. Coming out of this, group 3. All right, you're going to come out of it. Let's see, for exploration, exploring something along your temple path. We've got 12-12 here too. 4th chakra, heart chakra, with wholeness coming out with the whole. Oh, after a broken heart, a renewal within your heart, renewal within a situation, and a sense of appreciation of the origin. Appreciating your journey. Appreciating your journey, group 3. I just heard the word sacrifice. You made many sacrifices. You could be resenting the people you had to make sacrifices for. All right, I'm going to pause it to get more of a feel so I'm not holding up a lot of time, okay? I'll be right back. All right, so I pulled 2 cards from the side over here, and I mean, look what came out immediately. So some sort of volatility that's been submerged within you, some sort of hostilities that's been some resentment that's been submerged within you, group 3, over a situation that was not the best for you, right? This is part of your path though. I'm gonna pick this up though. I'm gonna put it back over here. All right. Actually, we're gonna look it up. What fucking card number was that? Shit. Pardon me. Number 12. course, that's what I said a while ago. Almost on it. All right, well, here's the affirmation for that card. I open my heart to spiritual truth and a deeper connection with spirit. Guidance and inspiration come freely and easily to me. The temple path means spiritual support and purpose. All right, we're going to pull it back out. And I have exploration above this. So this is your past energy. This could be what you're working through right now, is this resentment, volatility, these things that were submerged about a past situation, okay? Focusing on the past. I think group 1 had a message like that too, so if you're drawn to group 1 as well. But you're going into this new sense of Genesis, this new sense of appreciation. You're going through a renewal right now, and you're getting back to wholeness because your heart was broken. I feel like it was broken in more than 2 pieces previously. But now you have the full support of your spirit team, whether it's the gods and goddesses, I mean deities, whatever you want to worship, whatever you call, you know, your source, your higher power. Archangel Raphael coming in here too. Did I say Raphael at the beginning, or was that in group 2? I don't remember. But anyways, receiving this card represents your spiritual evolution. The winding path you are on leads to a blessed temple in a lovely garden, symbolizing the spiritual destiny. And look, leads to you're being led to this garden of appreciation. Group 3, I love it. Okay. Go deep, explore your roots. This card upright is here to tell you that what you're going through now is all part of your soul's process. Yeah, it's leading you. I feel like this card goes over here too. It's leading you to this newfound sense of appreciation. She's stopping to smell the flowers, right? It's not all work, work, work. You got to make time for play, time for yourself, time for loved ones. It all needs. You're going to be balancing it all out, and that's what your path is leading you to do. But you're going through these first steps. You're taking off that armor, that mask. The lights around the temple represent the spirit world, your family members and friends, angels and guides. Call upon them and be open to their wisdom. This is a wonderful life-expanding time, so keep in mind your personal priorities as well as your spiritual connection. Following your higher intentions will help you move your life forward in dramatic ways. Connecting with spirit and with your higher self will have a wonderful influence on all that you've experienced. So, this too shall pass, group 3, if it hasn't already passed for you. But I'm looking at this deck over here. So, you're ascending, group 3. This is what you're doing. You're on a healing journey, whether you're masculine or feminine. And I know this is a lady here, but you've got feminine energy within you. So past lives were mentioned as well in group 1. Could be a past life thing. Excuse me. That throat chakra really needs clean though, guys. This form of communication. Communicating something will help bring you back to wholeness too. Communicating truth. Archangel Raphael, just call on him. Hey Raphael, my man, okay? We've got loss in reverse. Look, this poor guy, this poor chap lost his boat, his sailboat. Events. Some sort of loss, okay? The worst is now behind you, group 3. Whoa. And now we've got family. Priorities. I heard the word priorities. Appreciating family. What else? Thank you. A consciousness of lack. So now, after you've gone through this about the past, something about how you view money and work and finances is going to start playing too, and even family. What else do we have for group 3? Thank you. There's a fear of lack, a fear that you won't have enough, a fear of going hungry, fear that you won't be able to provide for your family. These are dark thoughts we need to step away from, right? Fear of heights, she's on a cliff. Fear of water, whatever it is, you're working through the fear. Intuition and manifestation. The temple path also talked about following your intuition, right? Patience, I just heard the word patience with spirit. The card says spirit. And letting go. This landed over here. You're closing the door. You're closing the door on those events, and you're letting go. And look, one door closes, another opens, right? And this path, 5525 on the timer, is clear and open. And look, there's the sun. A bright little sweet forest, right? Leading you through a forest, leading to your garden. Outside connection with nature is very nurturing for our souls as well. A milestone with the cup is remind me some sort of emotion, okay? This could be this resentment thing coming over here. But it's very feminine, so this, if you're masculine watching this, then this is you connecting with your feminine side. That's a milestone for you. Maybe you have a fear of seeming too feminine. Maybe you're, you know, macho man, right? For others, this is us ladies. We're we're in go mode. That is our masculine side. So making a conscious connection to do our self-love, right? The hidden motivation, I feel, is your family. Group 3. Yeah. Girls just don't want to have fun. Oh, girls. Family, friends, and guides. Got to release these dark thoughts around these people, okay? There's a transformation coming in. There are certain family or friends that we're needing to let go of too. These people came into our lives for a reason. They came in to teach us something, right? Now, you chose these lessons, and you chose the person before you came over here to help you learn these lessons. But after you get here to the physical plane, how that person chose to carry out that form of lesson for you, that's on them, okay? I'm not saying you chose them to be shitty and cruel and abusive towards you or whatever it was. That is totally on them, okay? Because we're harmed to none, right? Also, something about studying and exploring more, going deep within your roots, ancestry, or looking up more spiritual stuff, looking up deities, looking up gods, goddesses, maybe it's chakras, some sort of metaphysical, paranormal, something that you're wanting to look into. Something that you read or see is going to be very enlightening for you. And I feel like you're not going to find it online. It's going to be literally in a book. Sometimes I go to my books over here, or I'm in a store. I feel like these two want to stay out too. And I just open it up. I just open it up and I look right, and usually there's a profound message for me. The vast universe, new supportive connections, and true love. Look, and your higher self is leading you because you're deserving of true love. And look, though, true love with herself, right? The worst is now behind you. This significant milestone is going to be reached here shortly if you haven't already. We've got ascended masters here with helping hands as well, helping to remove the masks around some things or some people, but you're taking steps in honoring your path. A commitment within a situation. There's success in this commitment, along with great gratitude. We have to be thankful for those lessons, those people, those situations. It doesn't mean by forgiving and being thankful doesn't mean that you have to let them back and reconnect with them in your life, okay? Maybe you're needing to forgive aspects of yourself. We had the dark thoughts card, right? Aspects of yourself, that conscious lack, poverty mindset. I had the loving man on here, and now I got the loving woman. People behind the mask. Behind the mask, their present power. honoring their path as well, because you were also there to teach them a lesson. Taking the steps, having the courage to take the steps. Oh, look, this path is leading you right here. As soon as you let go, forgive, forget 10011 on the timer. It's an energy around you. It's a mindset, a perspective, or something that you have around a person or situation in your past. Some friends or colleagues. There's new supportive connections coming in, though. For those who are wondering, there is a divine connection that you have or you will be connecting with here before long as well. But right now, this is you and your higher self. This is something came in to teach yourself to love yourself, to put yourself first, to have that supporting, loving connection with yourself. Yeah, we want to make sure our friends and families are happy and taken care of, but we also have to make sure that we are happy and taken care of. And we don't need to base our happiness on the validity of other people's being happy around us. Well, I'm happy if they're happy. No, what truly makes you happy? And this is the door that's opening for you, okay? This is something that's, you know, maybe you're fearful of sitting with yourself and being alone with your thoughts and contemplating or reflecting on your own priorities or what you know you need to do for your mental, emotional, or physical health. Some sort of feminine energy here that was to teach you about the past. Some is friends, some's family, maybe mother figure or whatever. Like I said, how it played out. You know, how they chose to play it out. The mom, the dad, the ex, the bullies at school. That's on them, though. I'm not saying, like I said, I'm not saying that you chose that person to act that way towards you. This is all I have for you, group 3. I hope it helped. I hope it resonated. Let me get an angel message, too. Actually, I feel like getting it from this side as well. And then I have to go start dinner. All right, one angel message from here. Thank you. Yeah, you are at the end of a cycle in your life. Call upon your angels to comfort you and to guide you to your next step of happiness awaits you now. It awaits you now. You have a gift for working with young people, and your divine purpose involves helping, teaching, or parenting children. So the kids you have in your life, you are meant to be a parent to. For those of you who are wondering if they're going to have kids ever, yes. Yes. It is in the stars for you, whether they're yours biologically or, excuse me, adopting or whatever. Definitely. Stepchildren, all the like. That is a big significant part of your life purpose. This is stemming over from past lives too. They chose you as well. Any kids that come into your life chose you as their mom, as their dad, as their stepfather, stepmother, whatever. It was all like, I see this group of souls getting together and agreeing, like, you know. And look at this, you've got mediumship abilities, group 3. You have the natural ability to connect with a departed loved one. So this is going to be opening for you even more. Wow, because you are profoundly clairvoyant. Trust what you see in your mind's eye as well as with your physical sight, for your spiritual vision helps you healing, teaching, and guidance. We had the card where the mask was coming off too, so like you're able to see under people's masks, and these are only this energy is only heightened around the full moon cycles for you, okay? So don't just embrace it and try to lean into it, because sometimes we see things in people and we're like, holy shit, what am I doing here? I cannot believe I didn't see that this whole time, or you know what I mean? So just because you get brief glimpses of their true egoic identity doesn't mean that that is them on a core level, if that makes sense. Clear yourself. Ask the angels to release any negative or toxic energies that you've interacted with too, okay? Because just like you, other people are going on their healing journeys, and look, past life issue. The situation has a basis. If in one of your previous lifetimes, ask your angels to help you remember, release, and learn and heal from your past experiences. So If you're having a hard time seeing the lesson in it, ask your angels to help you see the lesson in it. All right, group 3, this is all I have for you. Hope it helped. Hope it resonated. Love and light.